and welcome to another episode of SunStock's Genre FactFiles. Last week we talked about ambient, and this week we're going to talk about ambient's younger, dancier, ADD little brother, IDM. IDM stands for Intelligent Dance Music, which is something quite refuted by the IDM community because, one, it's overwhelmingly pretentious, and two, it's not even vaguely dancey. Even the Spider-Man dancing thing can't dance to this. IDM originated in the UK in the early 90s and then spread to America as a result of the IDM mailing list, which was essentially a forum where people could talk about the latest in underground English electronica. Electronica is not a genre. Electronica is not a genre. Electronica is not a genre.
What is electronica then?
Not a genre. But we'll talk about that in another video. With artists like Boards of Canada, or Tekra, and Aphex Twin. And one thing you'll notice straight away is that none of these artists sound even vaguely similar. One of the reasons I think IDM doesn't really have much of a uniform sound is because it's not like anybody tried to be a part of that genre. There was artists all around the UK, in different places, all just experimenting with instrumentation, and people liked the way they was experimenting and then just kind of lumped them all together. Which brings me onto my first controversial point. Controversial point of the day! Don't put that in.
Oh, please, can I?
IDM has no uniform sound, and in my opinion it can be broken down into three subgenres. The first being your crazy techie breakcore shit a la Venetian snares and tech diff. The second genre being your kind of down tempo trip hop, Boards of Canada, some Aphex Twin, analog tape, old sounding, and finally your nice relaxing ambient stuff that has glitchy, techie drumming that is generally too fast for how ambient it is overall. Now, breakcore and downtempo and trip hop are already genres outside of the IDM umbrella, which means that the only one of these subgenres that is actually unique to the term IDM is the ambient, glitchy, really fast drumming type. So that's what we're going to be talking about this week. Okay, so generally it'll feature things like ambience. This is ambience. Isn't that nice? And it, most of the time underneath that, features crazy, kooky, quirky, glitchy drumming, which is this. And then it puts them both together. And yeah, that's what it sounds like. So that's what a lot of IDM music is. And I'm going to talk about some of my favourites. So first up we've got Adam Johnson, and he's got a song called Annex, and it is good. It's got this crazy underwater sounding plipply-ploppulous drumming. Plipply-ploppulous is a word. There's all these analog plugs. It creates a really nice sound. Jetone, or Jet 1, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, which is Tim Hecker, the ambient drone artist. His track is called Fuck Funk, spelt wrong. And that's the same kind of thing. It's more about creating a mood, a lot of these songs are really long. I know the Adam Johnson one and the Jetone song are both 7 or 8 minutes long, and it's the same kind of thing all the way through. You've got your drums to make it a bit more dancey, but at its heart it's still like an ambient piece of music, something that really promotes kind of deep listening and that kind of thing. And then you've got Aphex Twin 4. it was hard choosing an Aphex Twin track for this list, not because he's so good, which he is. It's really easy for people to shoehorn artists into a certain genre and say that this artist makes music of this genre. Aphex Twin is done ambient stuff, he's done breakcore stuff, he's done IDM stuff. So I didn't feel like I could just throw any old Aphex Twin song into this. So I tried to choose one that fitted with the specifications. So I chose 4, and it's got really quite fast sampled sort of repeated drumming in it and strings. It's a lot more focused on melody than textures, this track, which is actually quite unique to IDM really. A lot of the time they focus on the way something sounds rather than what notes it's playing, I guess. And then there's Sex, with a C, dirty bastard. And their track, Theme Song to Sex, also with a C. The other genres that I mentioned, the down-tempo, the breakcore, trip-hop, all these kind of things, they're going to get their own separate video. So if you're like a massive Boards of Canada fan and you're really annoyed that they didn't really get, spoken about much in this video, then worry not, because they'll probably be the top 5 tracks of the trip-hop genre. So that's about it for this week. If you have any suggestions on what genres you'd like me to explore or talk about next, please do leave a comment. There will be a playlist for all of the genres mentioned in this video. I'm putting together an ambient one from last week, and there'll be an IDM one going up soon. Links are in the description to the playlist. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you want us to do more, let us know. If anyone wants to yell at me because I don't know what I'm talking about, then please do that in the comments. One of the things we want to do is try and promote discussion about genres and things like that. With genres, there is so much overlap that everyone's going to have a different opinion anyway, so you can't hate me for mine. Bye.